welcome back to the channel everyone. I've got loads of toys today, it's like Christmas. Don't know if you remember last video I was complaining at the end I couldn't really get a lot done because I was waiting on loads of parts. But there's loads here, so I can get cracking on today. So this video will be about suspension, putting that back together, getting the timing chains on, hopefully not finding any other problems. So let's have a look at the toys. Presents to myself so far today. These are all genuine VAG parts. So let's have a look. We have got main tensioner pulley, Audi. Got new shock absorbers. Let's see what we've got in here. We've got Audi RS4 tensioners, new gaskets there for the hydraulic tensioners. That's one new chain, another chain, and another chain, or proper Audi ones. More tensioners. Another upgraded one. And another one. Oh, and then we've got loads of boxes. So what we got? That's one of the hydraulic tensioners. Guessing that's the one that goes on the cylinder head on one side. Obviously, I'll check all the part numbers before I go jamming anything everywhere. Check exactly what the description is. Another hydraulic tensioner. New bolts there for the cam adjusters, I'm guessing. What's this? Cam cover gaskets. Guessing this might be, yeah, gasket for the other side. Cylinder cover, yeah. New crankshaft seal. Ket spanner. Don't know what it means in German, but it's definitely an English interesting name. Another hydraulic tensioner. What's this one? New genuine Audi oil filter and gaskets in there for it as well. So there we go, full kit. And this cost me £1,580 in total. Got it all from VAG Technic. I'll put the link below the video. Speak to Thomas, it's great. They've got their own YouTube channel as well, which is always worth a watch, because any performance Audi, they've got videos of them working on them with loads of how-tos. And he's a really helpful guy as well. You can just ring him up and he'll give you any advice you need. So, with all that in mind, let's get out there and start messing. Right, this controls the inlet cam control unit. Now, If you remember on the first video when I did the test on VCDS, cam correlation issue and the misfires on the one bank, after taking off the chains, all those damage, I don't think there's enough there to throw up a correlation fault. So I'm going to take this apart because there's bits of tensioner in it. Take this apart because there's a pin in here and it's known to wear out. Really need to magnetise these bits. So let's have a look. Not sure how you get it apart, to be honest. I was told that you just undo the bolts and then pull it apart, but I think that may have been oversimplification. I don't want to go banging around in case I damage it. Let's make a phone call. Okay, all it took was a little tap, but looking at it, that is meant to be perfectly square. There's a dowel here which goes in. Basically oil pressure pushes it out, and as you can see it's worn, so that dowel can move out, which means the cam is either advancing or retarding when it's not meant to. So another part I'm going to have to get done is ordering a new one of those. I had to think how much that's going to cost. Out of interest, I will check the other one just to see. There's no point in ordering one and then finding out the other one's knackered as well. So, time to ring around, see who's got the best price. Right, as you can see, everything is now on. Obviously, I could have showed you me doing everything, but it's just a reversal of taking it all off. Big thing is this tensioner here. This is the one that usually breaks. So we've got the upgraded RS4 version. Same with that one there, upgraded RS4. And in there. So just going to give the engine a couple of turnovers. Check timing again. Should be top dead centre, so I should be able to put this back on. That clamp goes on no probs. Should be able to do on the other side. Yeah, again, no problem. Job done. So next thing to do, clean up covers, get those back on. Right, time to get the sealant on. Got that bit done. Flex plates on. Hope this hasn't dried up overnight. Okay, so are you seeing? Got everything back together on the end. So I've got to paint up the rocker covers, cam covers, whatever you prefer to call them. They're being done. Get those back on. Then I can get the torque converter bolted on as well and get the gearbox on. I'm also going to be doing a video which will be coming up soon on the flap conversion. Now that's for the flap in the intake valve manifold, because the one that's in there is broken. So keep an eye out for that coming up soon as well. Hope it's been interesting to watch. Give us a like if you like what you see, and also subscribe if you want to see the rest of the videos coming up. And I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks, bye.